Liberia.
Cause Babylon shall not rise again. Oh, Babylon shall not rise again. Oh, Babylon shall not stand again. Babylon shall not stand again. Cause every day they're talking about the Liberian civil war, and everywhere over Calais, muddy rivers of blood, oh Lord, no matter who wins,
No matter who wins,
Liberia is
it's
crying,
me.
no matter who loses, Liberia
Yeah,
is
it's
crying,
crying.
no matter who's right, they've gotta stop the fight, no matter who's wrong, the devil's still stronger. We want peace in Liberia, peace in
Liberia,
we want peace in
Liberia,
peace in
Liberia.
and Babylon shall not rise again. Babylon shall not rise again. Oh, Babylon shall not stand again. Babylon shall not stand again. Calling on Jesus Christ to save our
Life is
lives.
mine.
We're calling on Jesus Christ
Life
to save our
is
lives.
mine.
We're calling on Allah to save our
It's
lives.
crying.
We're calling Adonai to save our
It's
lives.
crying. Oh, Liberia.
Oh, Liberia.
Get out. All right. But people, you're sorry. That full-time daddy, yeah? Daddy girl says she got to sit there for her to get the show starting. You want to say hi to everybody? You know, it, some of the stuff we doing, our kids are copying this stuff here. This girl, yes, she says she want to be a lawyer. So she got to listen to some political conversation. And you know what? It's a good thing. Because where we live, here in North Dakota, you found one of the best schools here in North Dakota. And super cheap to go to school. I mean, college education. So she said she want to be listening to me little. And by the way, please, folks that are on right now, y'all please say to this beautiful, beautiful baby of mine, happy birthday to her. She can't wait. Her birthday is the last day of the year and the last day of the month. Think about that. And also the last month of the year. This girl, you see, sir, she will be turning 5 years old at the end of the month by 12 a.m. on the 31st of December 2024. This girl, you see, so. Okay? So everybody say to my daddy's girl, happy birthday so she can leave daddy alone to say his own. A lot of people have said their own about this situation in Liberia, leading to the burnings of the Capitol building that will cost taxpayers some money. It is serious. You know, I don't want to start my conversation. Let my baby get down first. And then let me just say my own. If you want to say something, you can call a telephone number as posted, single number posted, so I can't get you confused. I decided intentionally not to pull the how they call it, or the fire smoke, or from the Capitol building in the background. Just decided to use something from my computer, Apple computer, and just say, let me say my own. So this blinker you see, so it represents the fire that got on our building, in Liberia. That building that was constructed during Tottenham regime, according to history. I think 1958, I was in Bonn. Okay. So, sweetheart, go sit down. Let me talk my talk. Then we'll do the birthday thing soon, right? Yeah, go sit down small. Let me finish. I will not stay long, please. Then I'll put your show on. Go sit down now.
This can I write?
Yeah, just wait a little bit. Go drink your juice. Thank you, Mama. All right, so my people, I want to say to my God, thank you. And I want to say to everybody, thank you to in my little corner for life. Philosophers say whenever you are thinking of giving up or whatever situation you are in, you need to check it out. Check your surrounding. All right, my people. Let me take off my hat. Okay. You see my hair? You see it? Okay, not too bad. That's something I'm trying to say, my people. Because this life here, sometimes we just gotta say, God, thank you. That's all I gotta say. I'm older than so many people and a lot older than me in the real world. I just being honest. I'm older than so many people that I know personally. But they appear older than me. Probably I gotta call them big brother. So whenever we have situation, I'm trying to say that we want to give up. Just look around your corner. You might see somebody with a situation that they even more greater than yours in terms of problems. It is real. So my people, we need to find way to keep moving regardless of all of the situations. The good one, the bad one, and the ugly. In America, we call it ups and downs, And I know everything okay. You think because you see me looking good, you think everything all right? Everything not all right, but I am grateful to my God that I am the way I am, and I can sit here and open my mouth. There are so many people want to do what I'm doing. They are not able, they do not have the capacity, and some of them already gone. Just for conversation's sake, may his soul rest in peace. In perfect and perpetual peace. For example, two honorable people died from us recent time. A majority of Liberians only focus on one. I don't know for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe because of his role in our politics, our civil war, and you know what I'm coming to talk about. My people, Nimakane people, you're sorry, Liberian people, you're sorry, the Johnson family, you're sorry for the death of PYJ. I don't know whether people in Liberia, God spoke to them, or they spoke to God, and God gave them special message in terms of guarantee a specific time that the late PYJ would have died. On the same day, that wonderful, was it Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday? One of them, the former senator of Grand Cape County and former vice president of Liberia to Moses Bly, Honorable John Gray, he also passed. but nobody talk about him for the most part. The day President Walker went to sign the book of condolence, it was the very day those other Liberians decided to march for constitutional solidarity. Hmm? For the lawmaker to return to work and do the job of the Liberian people. That particular day, Ome Bwaka went and other government officials to sign the book of condolence because that's what we do in Liberia at the Capitol building. All right? So most people thought that it was not time for PYJ to go, but he gone. Where I sit, in my little corner, the last time we have to bury 23 years old, who I could actually give birth to based on my age. She passed. So my people, when we goes to bed and wake up, we should give God the glory. And when we step in outside, we should invoke the presence of God. Under his mercies, his guardian and protection that got us going. We are all guaranteed. Even if we don't have food to eat today, we are all guaranteed that anybody can get further and be gone. No question to anybody. He that gave, those of us who are believers, he's the one can take it and nobody can ask him. So let us be glad that we are part of those who are alive. And there's a reason for this conversation. Because our country have been into a lot. Our people, especially ordinary people, I always told you guys on this show. All right? I was 2 years old when the coup took over. 2 years old. 1980. Hey, my people, yeah, sorry. Sweetheart, can you wait? Let me finish. We're going to read together tonight, okay? All right? You're not going by the...
Just do it in the room.
Yeah, go in the room. You're not going back to school until January 2nd, which is really good. You will have enough sleep. So, my people, I was 2 years old when the coup took place in Liberia. Do the math. From 1980 to today, that's 44 years. 44 years. I'm not going back there. I'm just starting from 1980 coming on this side. If I were to go to 1978, when Liberian people staged the first political agitation because of the price of rice. 1978, the year I was born. That would be 46 years today. From that time to today, when I was born, I enjoyed nothing in our country. The people of my age did not enjoy anything in that country. I know some people are going to say, oh, some people enjoy. I agree. When we're talking about enjoyment, we're talking about on average, the average people, not people that join the Charles Taylor group, some people join the Chroma group, some people join the Job Body group, some people join the Uniboke group, some people join the Love Rebel group, some people, because of sports system and chaotic situation, so they enjoy, and some of them stay in the government today. Some of them became son-in-law to rebel leaders and then later became president and all of that. Like Ellen Johnson said, for example, that said to TRC that she offered about 10,000 US dollars to the NPFL, but she gave it to them on the basis of what? Humanitarian. Hey, God, for God's heaven's sake. How can people be in not armed, but arms, weapons of mass destruction, and you give them $10,000, and you just go on with God. From 1978 to today, Liberia and Liberian people have not had peace. Sustainable peace, unity, and reconciled society. It has not happened yet. And we don't see it happening anytime soon. Hey, God, I want to cry, but I can't cry. We the Muslim people are going to say, Allahu Akbar. That means God is great. And He really has patience. My people, God is so good that He's the supreme power of today, tomorrow, and forever. Nobody in my mind is able to take the responsibility of that supreme power. The master of all masters and the presiding officers of Judgment Day. The sinful war. And the one that gets most to me is, I'm not a perfect person, I get it. When Liberians in our majority portray ourselves to be people of God, to be people of religion, whether you go to church or go to the mosque, it doesn't matter, but we are believers, but our everyday actions, what we do, the word that we use, especially our leaders, does it have the semblance of people who are followers of Christ, of people who are followers of the Holy Prophet? May his soul rest in peace. No. No. The Bible says, what profit shall man retain when he gain the whole world and loses his soul? If you're a true believer, this material world, whether the political portfolio, whether the political seat, whether the government job, whether the money against the ordinary people, you should let it go. Because if you force it, you will lose your soul. According to the Bible. It is shameful that our political indifference, Liberians, will lead to somebody putting down the Capitol building that was built, probably they were now pointed like me. And that will cause us, the people, taxpayers, additional money, additional burden, that we didn't even do it on our own. Good governments around the world help us to build our own executive mansion, including the United States government through USAID. The Election Commission building was constructed from fundings from the U.S. government. The law school, the only law school in the Republic of Liberia, Africa's oldest republic, was, no, I don't know how to say it, was renovated by American people. Temple just did the same thing. The Capitol building annex, the remodel, whatever you call it. In Liberia, we call it renovation, right? Was done by the Chinese people, taxpayer money. My people, y'all listen and listen well. We are not preaching perfection. We are just talking our own. A lot of people talk their own day before yesterday and yesterday. I'm talking my own tonight. And I want you to give me your ears and give it to me very well. Let me talk my own. When you read the topic, you will see what is responsible for the fire incident at the Capitol building. Question mark. What is your take? Join me to discuss Mama Liberia. That's the topic I on tonight. And what is responsible, it is different from who is responsible. I don't want to be biased. I'm not saying who is responsible. I'm using the word what. W-H-A-T. What is responsible? And let me tell you something. I'm going to say something that's going to be very, very uncomfortable to some people. And you know what? I cook beans, right? Fried beans. Let me just let you know. Probably it will end a week or maybe until next week. I've eaten that beans for 3 days now. I've still got some. I know I see people's stomach look like they are pregnant in Liberia, officials of government. When children look malnourished. You see it, you know it. You see B-man, you know it. Okay? So when we build the executive mansion, for example, our private home, for example, we only sleep in single room. We don't care how many rooms inside that executive mansion. You can only sleep in the single room at a particular time. And inside that single room, you can only sleep on the single bed at a particular time. That single bed again, you cannot cover the entire bed. This is a reality. So the point here is, that's the only thing you can do in the real world. Why do you want to own the executive mansion? Why do you want to own the executive mansion? Even at the detriment of the ordinary people. Why you want to do that? Why you want to take the entire national cake when you cannot actually do anything to the cake by yourself and on your own, only you and your family? Young girl, can you go by inside there, please? Yeah, take your bed inside, my people. You're sorry. This young girl, yeah, she still want to come back. We signed a contract, but she ain't going by it. Can you go in there when I finish? We'll read a book together, okay? Thank you.
And I made a note so that I can read for school.
All right.
This one in my book.
Carry in the room. Carry in daddy's room. Go there. Go enjoy. All right, my people are sorry. So let me stop going too much around the bush. Let me get to the issue. The actual issue I'm here for tonight. Miss Ability, sorry, my man. I'm in your shoe. You know it. And my own shoe is even bigger than your shoes. Miss Ability say, my background, in fact, is distracting us. Okay, it will distract you because of why you're there in Liberia. I put it one day intentionally. I told my daughter you're talking about. Miss Ability, this is what I got tonight until I'm ready to do my commercial. You see the girl? She just brought pictures to me. You see her? That's a big girl. All right, my people. So, this is my own personal opinion as a political analyst, somebody who did politics in school as a career. And we have to discuss the issue and we got to be real, even though over time, leaders in Liberia do not want to be real. They are not honest people, majority of them. They don't want to do anything in the orderly manner, in the organized manner. And that is part of the problem. No integrity. It is all about jobs, jobs, and jobs. That's it. They grab political power because the economic incentives attached to political power is so huge, it's so disparity, and it's so unfair. So everybody go for that. This is my take based on my observation. And I'm going to cut a cake before we start sharing it. Our recent situation in the country, from the day my uncle, senior uncle by the way, according to Lofa County tradition, senior uncle by the way, took the oath of office as president of the Republic of Liberia. From the get-go of this government under the watch of Joseph Boakai, the elder of our country and the president of our country and the head of the executive and the only political trinity by law in our country. What do I mean by that? The head of the executive branch of government, commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia, and president or head of state of the Republic of Liberia. He is the only political trinity in our country by law, according to the Constitution. In addition to that, I think this is our first time we Liberian people elected a political candidate for the seat of the president or for the position of president. I was 79 years old. Who was serving government for so many years, plus 12 years as vice president. 12 years as vice president of the Republic of Liberia. After that vice presidency, he sat down on the, how do I call it? You're the football people, I think you're called, on the waiting, I don't know, some kind of bench, okay? Political bench or whatever you call it, for 6 years, and literally observe the other administration headed by George, we are former president, to move on. So all of us in our majority, based on the election results, we decided to vote for him, that he would do better. But from the day our senior uncle took that over office, our problem increased. Our senior uncle, like a daxical behavior, as the occupants of our executive mansion, as the occupants of our presidency, has become a national and international embarrassment and shame to our democracy. And actually, a total 360 degrees away from the actual definition of experience. For somebody like Joseph Walker with this age to have the kind of experience and to display, while we see he display intense leadership, it is embarrassing. It is shameful. To a point where he wouldn't speak to some people on camera. It is shameful. A unity party people cannot call it a shame. It is undone. Okay? It is shameful and it's a total embarrassment. And I can guarantee you, my people, if Joseph Walker doesn't change from where we are, if it doesn't change the governance direction from where we are to a better path, I'm not too sure you're going to end the 6 years. Take it from me. I'm not too sure. It happened yesterday, it can happen today. It can happen. And the sub-region is already critical. The sub-region is already fragile. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? We all can say whatever we want to say. What? Look, Ellen Johnson Shirley disagree with Edwin Snow, disagree with how they call this man, Ellis Tyler. She said it openly. And she derived the political calculus for the very people, members of the House of Representatives, to remove their speaker. We all heard it from her. She said she's not going to work with it. If Joseph Walker wanted to remove the speaker, why he can't come to the forefront and just do it? Is the removal of the speaker giving us any dividends? Are we going to get any dividend, we the people? When they remove the speaker, if the speaker stay there, are we going to get anything? The answer is no. We're not going to get nothing. We are not going to get anything. They removed the speaker. They didn't remove the speaker. We, the people, are not going to get anything. And it is not because of us they want to remove their own speaker, because Joseph Walker wanted it like that. Just think about this. This old papa here, this old papa here, 80 years old papa, if this man cannot even hold fast to commitment at this time, this age, and do better like we thought, to become a public policy disruptor for the better. Imagine if you are getting this opportunity when you were younger. I say so. Imagine that. For the Capitol building to get on fire because people having political disagreement. And Joe Walker said that as a leader of the country, they cannot do anything. And he goes on the Capitol building and refers to the people of the people. The people's representatives as hooligans? That's the least. Did he really have to go there? Did Joseph Walker really needed to go over there? Why these leaders cannot even learn from the past? There is nobody according to the Constitution, and in real life, there is nobody because of their portfolio. There is no Liberian that is better than another Liberian. Holding a government position is just a privilege. Opportunity to serve. It's not that you're better than the rest of the people. You're not better than George Weah, especially while he's doing that. So everything you said about George Weah was a bobo president. What about you? If George Weah have done everything better, if everything was okay, I guarantee you, George Weah will have retained himself. He will have succeeded himself. Liberian people are not going to give you power. Liberian people, look, if Joe Weah had done better, Joseph Walker is not going to be president. Because Joe Weah didn't do better, that's why Liberian people in our majority thought that you could do better. And that's why you won the election. So there should be no comparison between you and Weah. In a democratic environment, 50% plus one vote. So I don't really care how many votes that Joseph Walker won George Weah with, or how many votes left for George Weah to have gotten it. Okay? 50% plus one vote. That's the law. Okay? But for Joe Walker to deviate, to walk away from everything that he talked about on the campaign trail, and even before the campaign, to walk away from everything, including anti-corruption, he carried on selective prosecution about corruption. Then he goes on the Capitol building grounds and call the people representatives hooligans. You remember, either 2006 or 2007, around that corner. Right around that corner, somewhere there. University of Liberia students were having situation there because their professor, in fact, I was stay there. Our professors could not take pay. Not everybody can form part of it, but you know what? We can be at the back. Okay? So we have situation there. We lack the gate. I think Ellie said that it's by my family to come and talk to her. We're refusing. And she decided to come there with a bunch of security people. We slammed the gate. We did. And when she came on campus, she referred to us as hooligans. The hooligans that elected her, we told her you also a hooligan and your children are hooligans. History repeating itself. History is repeating itself. So Joseph Walker lack of proper, orderly, and organized leadership skills. He goes to the capital, instead of solving the situation in the country, since he became president, the division has deepened. Division were already there. People talk about political ideology. Liberia and Liberians, we do not have any political ideology. What do we disagree on? One political party kind of power, they gave all their friends jobs. Another one kind of gave all their friends jobs. There is no standing. Government go, government come. They don't even address the issue of unemployment. So where the political ideology coming from? What do you believe in? What is the political ideologies of the people, of the CDC or of the Unity Party? Where the ideology coming from? There's no ideology on the part of all of them. No ideology. It's just about grabbing power and go with the incentive that come with that power. No political ideology. They got no integrity. They got nothing to stand on. It's just about grab power and take pay. That's it. That's it. Nothing there. How many people who have become president or people around the president can explain a simple and single political theory that they believe in? See, this is they came from grassroots, right? Because Joey came from Gibraltar, right? Just look in there and see Gibraltar today, how it looks like. What impact did he make on the seditions before we go to the majority of the people? People that disagree with him in Nimba, their development fund from how they call the company, Metasty, he held it for 3-4 years. His vice president wanted to toss on it, they took a pay from her. Now we see the replay. Just a few days, this last week, Election Commission workers under the watch of Joseph Walker had protests for pay. University of Liberia students had protests for pay. JFK healthcare workers, they also have protests for pay. That's how Joseph got to go there. Now you have political groups that also have protests in defense of the Constitution. Whether you like them, you don't like them, the police might handle them. And the police people enter the home of the people's representatives, which they had no business doing. And might handle them. That's the scene that Joseph Walker went there to sign the book of condolence for Honorable, the late John D. Gray, former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Okay? So where are we going, my people? Where are we going? Where are we going? When we cannot even reflect on what happened yesterday. Everybody in our corner as a country, locally and internationally, everybody from 1978 all the way to today, people are still talking about what we did in the past is what haunting us. Liberian presidential leadership have failed us from that time to today. Presidents don't listen to nobody. Presidents come and gone, and the one that we did it with now 80 years old, they are not trusted. They're not honest. Especially Joe Walker. Joe Walker is so dishonest. The old man is not even sincere. What? They cannot prepare here? You look at LTA. GSC carry on audit at LTA. You that say the rule of law, prepare Buakai, then you go at the capital, you say people will be there to the extent of the law. Start to deal with yourself first. Start to deal with yourself. Leadership doesn't start from the bottom, it starts from the top. When you want people to believe in you and people to believe in the system, you, the president, need to do better. When you can't talk, then you got a problem with your cat. Maybe a presentation, and everybody not the same, and everybody will never be the same. Almost everybody frustrated in the country. For George Weah, from the get-go, George Weah told us he didn't finish high school. So we knew he ain't going to go nowhere. But somebody who served as vice president for 12 years, somebody who say in government, we're not even talking about coming to 1990. Let's just take it from the time he started working, okay, in Lofa County or Nimba County, whatever that is, coming all the way to 1990. Let's just take it from there. 10 years. Plus Amos Sayer 2 years, that 12 years. Plus the other 12 years as vice president, that's 24 years. 24 years. And this man is directing our country the way he's directing it. GSA indicted majorities of the people at LTA, especially the board chair, Abdullah Kamara. This man had duped the country so bad, according to the GSA. Joe Walker is keeping him there, but he follows Samuel Toy. Let us and us. He suspended everybody with the exception of Abdullah Kamara as a result of that GSC or the report. The people went to court, Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court we're talking about today. The same Supreme Court we're talking about today. The Supreme Court told Joseph Walker government, the government and his decision as an executive leader was wrong. You know what he did? He fired all of them and appointed acting leadership with a corrupt man called Abdullah Kamara, according to GSC. Abdullah Kamara still enjoyed the presidential confidence. But he followed Samuel Toy. He followed former National Security Advisor. He followed the other guy, I think the former Solicitor General. But the people under your feet that stealing, including you don't talk about that. He goes to Central Bank and suspend the people. Whatever the law establishing the Central Bank say you cannot suspend them. Even if you want to dismiss them, they are 10 new people. You go through the board of governors to be able to do that. If you the president doing that, then what the board would do? Even at that, overall, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not, okay? Those who got tenure positions, every single tenure position created by law got terms and conditions. Joseph Walker was vice president. He said he was back on the racetrack and he was not a race car. Now, he on the racetrack and he's a race car. He's still not moving. He's moving in the opposite direction. Okay? Every single tenure position got something they call terms and conditions. Under good governance, under a democratic principles. If you have problem with the people that they participated in the campaign and they did not have to participate in the campaign, you petition the court to the Ministry of Justice. To the Ministry of Justice. The Ministry of Justice will go to court and say to Mr. Court, hey, Mr. Court, John Brown is a 10-year position person, but this is what they did. We want this thing to be reviewed. That's how people do it. People that say they subscribe to rule of law, that's what you're supposed to do. Joe Walker will not do that. He will use a presidential power, remove people from power, and send people that lost election in Lofa County, like Clarence Massacre, for example. How can somebody serve a representative? They lost the election in their district, then you send them to LTA. They got no telecommunication out there. Patrick Hunter got no telecommunication out there. No, nothing at all, and increase their pay to a point where they put money in the budget for their puppies. And University of Liberia will not open because they ain't got money. It's a shame. It's a national embarrassment. Central Bank now, everybody there working, I think with the exception of few people on the board, maybe, they are all not commissioned officers because of Joseph Walker, ugly leadership. That is a gross violation of the act establishing the central bank. You know what Joseph Walker did? He went to RB Bank. He went to RB Bank and told his former personal banker at RB Bank and sent him to Central Bank as governor without following the proper procedure. Those folks who sustain injury at Central Bank as a result of Joseph Walker's behavior, like a dassical behavior, they went to court. Before the court could take on the case, in fact, initially I think something happened. Joseph Walker and his criminal executive marshal people, they called all of them behind the scene and went into our coffers and took money from there and bribed them. No, we can't do this right now. Let me, I'm almost done, okay? And bribe the people so they cannot continue the case. But the people who are there, they are not commissioned officers. Think about that. This paper is violating everything that he talked about during the campaign. My people, like I said, poor Liberia, regardless of the skills somebody have, regardless of their portfolio in government, nobody need $15,000 to survive. US dollar every single 30 days. Under the watch of the paper. How can you live in Liberia? They give you housing allowance. How can you live in Liberia? They give you generator gasoline money. How can you live in Liberia? They give you money for squash card. For God heaven's sake. And you go to Lofa County, for example, you only find police officer at the checkpoint. Why they got checkpoint and maybe Joseph Walker go in there, that's why. I don't know. When you pass by Kolahun, you go all the way further down lower Lofa County, Kolahun district. If you find any police officer, they're allowed to you to tell you how vulnerable the country is. The country is basically just Monrovia. That's it. Even Todi, you go to Todi, you don't find a single police officer in Todi. Based on my political education, the number one representative of the government in any country, that police officer. A police officer. All I can say to all of you, our people, that supported us to support Joe. Excuse me, my people. Sorry, my brother. We are sorry. I'm talking about the papaya. They all papaya that doing all the chakra stuff. You're sorry. We didn't know. We did not know the country had been divided from 1978, coming all the way to 1990. Was it 1990? No, 1980, excuse me, when Liberia said, Congo woman born role, country woman born soldier. Today, no more Congo woman born role and country woman born soldier. They are all country people, indigenous people. Do you know what it means to have a Bwakai? Jose Nyuma Bwakai? That got two nationalities? He's a Liberian and he's a Sierra Leone. Joseph Bwakai did not even graduate from high school, from what we know now. Probably he lied to us. He said he graduated from CWA, but maybe that time it was a college. But Joseph Bwakai went to Kinamandi a few times, Sierra Leone, to visit his old high school. We all saw it. So the man is a dual citizen. He's a Liberian and he's a Sierra Leone. Do you know what it means to have a Bwakai as president? And the country is in chaos. For speaker leadership business, people put the building ablaze. They don't care. We are in serious trouble. With the papier. I don't think we're going to have any peace of mind soon. I don't think so. Because Joseph Bwakai want to work free. People that in his corner will work free. They wouldn't be held accountable. And he want to hold other people accountable on the basis of the law. So now, we got two different standards or multiple standards based on Joseph Bwakai's own understanding of governance. So all the Unity Party people, the people in his corner, his family members, his friends, they will do anything to the country and work free from from his opposite political party, the CDC people, that we all perceive that there's certain thing wrong. They got different standards according to Joseph Bwakai. And that kind of way of leadership should have no space in our country because it's chaotic. I don't like what Joshua and people did to the country. They looted the country. But for Joseph Bwakai to come and carry on the divisive kind of leadership and want to prosecute them, will not prosecute his own people that committed crime right now, then you just let it go. Do you want anything? Let me help my daughter.
I've been asking you for food the whole day. I've been asking you for
What do you want? What do you want? This? You need to wait. Let me finish. Is it what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it down. Let me finish. Almost done. Okay. Okay. You cannot do that. So, my people, it is shameful. Everything going on in Liberia, Joseph Bwakai is responsible. Whatever was wrong yesterday, it happened today, under the watch of the papaya, it's still wrong. It was wrong under Josh Weir. He's doing the same thing. It is wrong, and it is wrong, and it will stop. Point or full stop. Now, I see some people, I don't want to call name. Some of our friends in the Unity Party, they think they have arrived. Y'all were there for 12 years. From 2006 all the way to January 22nd, 2018. You didn't arrive. The other 1 year, that's 6 year Monday, but if you don't take time, because the way you're overzealous, you think you got power, the rest of us, we become enemy of the state. Just like George we are. You're on your own. The one we did at George we are, it was small. The one we come and do to you will find nowhere yet to hide. And we know all of you. Everywhere you pass, we're going to erect checkpoint. Intellectual, political checkpoint for you. And you ain't take time this way, the way things are going, and you see me with a cap, and now you know the party say, but y'all give it to me during the campaign. I'm using it. I'm not using the party. I don't think I can never dream about being you because it's so embarrassing, it's so ridiculous, it's so shameful to perceive yourself to be the best, to make the country better, and you get there, you become a Google man, and you think that everybody under your feet, you think that you own the country? You don't own the country. That old man that walking, sleeping, you're on your own. You better do better. Some of you people are our friends. You're young, quote unquote young, based on Liberian standard. You still got life to go. I don't want to start calling names. It says you will finish. You will still have a country to live in. Somebody made a statement 5-6 months ago. You go to arrest him. Okay, you go to arrest him so they can give prominence. Just because Joseph Walker said it. Why the police people, especially the police director, they say he went to school in America, cannot use his own intellectual, professional discretion, but just listen to president's political statement. Now they say, oh, we did it to the people did it to Kabina Janet. That's why the Liberian people voted him out. There is a constitutional provision that covers protection of opinions or conversation or intellectual debate in the chambers of the Capitol building, the Senate chambers, and also the Representatives chamber, the Supreme Court and Supreme Court justice and assistant justices and subordinate court judges, whatever conversation they carry on inside their chamber to do their job, once it's not breach of the peace, they are immune. The law says so. The law says so. When you can't call back, okay, you get vest. There is the thing you can't call back that you use to vote for you, to campaign for you, at his own expense. He was causing Joe William Marcos. You didn't have any audacity to have any problem with it. They see irresponsible behavior exhibited by George Weah when he was president. Joseph Walker, as old as he is, he's doing the same thing. You don't want your can call back to say what he's saying. Because you get power now. You got power. It is shameful. In the world of Yeke, Joseph Walker have not only become a national embarrassment, but he has also become an international embarrassment to our country. That's true. Yeke might say it in an angry manner, and so people get problem with it. The other issue is, in the first place, in Liberia, the way we say it, right? We say the baby was say the Americans, they can't sleep too. Executive Marshal, Police Station, Temple Justice, Capitol Building, University of Liberia, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, just around all these government buildings, just around the same perimeter. Since August 11, 2003, the war finished in Liberia. Just a left on the enter. 2 years later, the 1986 Constitution got fully restored after 14 years of war. On January 16, 2006, when Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, elected president and soon in as president, took that oath of office. From that time to today, my people, we stay at war because leaders do not have any integrity. No sincerity to country, no honesty to country, no love for country. They are only in there for themselves to grab everybody cake, to pull it in the bank that they're not going to use, to give it to their children. Right now, Joseph Walker adult children are the one running our government alongside with Grace Pay. Somebody who were not even minister, even if they were minister, they have no prerogative to do so. Went to Social Security people and took pensioners' money and bought vehicles with it. He sat right there and made decision for us, and Joseph Walker cannot even fire him. But Joseph Walker going after some, Samuel Toy and some other people from Joshua. We shame him for that. We're not going to support that. Our country needs to be unified. And the only way we can get this going, we have to hold everybody accountable based on the same standard, based on the same rule. Not some rules and certain standards. No! That's what we need to do. Not partiality. And the president is not a lawyer or just free political statement because you got AK-47 that surrounded you. Other people had AK-47 surrounded them before. Omer Baka. And today, they are where they found themselves. They are where they find themselves, so we don't have time for that. If you don't have respect for us, if you don't have respect for our democracy, and you don't have respect for our people that we elected, the same way we elected you, and you are called them hooligans, you are equally so. What? You're not better than the other people that didn't win the election. No, you are not. If you think you are, that's why you bought additional bulletproof Jeep and put it in your convoy. You on your own. You can compare yourself with Samuel Doe? No. You can compare yourself with Charles Taylor? No. You can compare yourself with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf? No. They're gone. They are gone. You can compare yourself with Prince Johnson? Godfrey, the man that made you president? He gone. You 80 years old, Papa. On the basis of nature, on the basis of the Bible, you are operating on bonus. The Bible says 3 score, and 10 go, you are a deacon. Even though you're not acting like a deacon anyway. Because you got political power now, and people say they not tell you what to do. But I don't think that the people, it is you. It's a worker. So, my people, the telephone number that you want to call, you can call. The other thing I want to talk about, Mo Ali there, all the people there, I can just laugh. Thank God, some of us, we gave God the glory. They want to get in here, pushing my cartoons, it's all right. It is okay. Because I don't want to find myself in an environment where I'm the only one that's able to get it, and I'm not even getting it right. I have to steal it. And you become mini gods in your community. And some of these people take all that money, stupid money, because the leaders give it to them, and tomorrow they don't have power, they look malnourished. Then what's the name? All the money Samuel Doe stole from the coffers of Liberia and put it in the Swiss bank today. And the last time I saw the old lady on the radio, OKFN, she was looking like she just came from Grand Jide, next door. So Joe Barker, you can steal now. I heard they're investigating your son here because he got more money than ever before in the bank. So you're stealing. Because you people don't have God in your heart. Now these babies, some of them we gotta help them to go to school, and you will pay each other 25,000, 26,000, 15,000 to people like don't have no skills, they don't have no innovation, they got no idea. They serve a representative for Lofa County for 12 years. Nothing. You made a commissioner at LTA because they come from Unity Party. Shame on you and those folks. Thank God. Social media is here. My people here share the show. Thank God social media is here. We don't need to come to your door before we can put it in your ears. We can sit down in America and push it in your corner. And you have to listen to it, whether you like it or not. It is shameful. Okay? So, another glory taking. These people can't learn nothing, yeah? They can't learn nothing. They say the government are continue with it. But the only thing they want to take, that the glory. They want that not glory, they want to take it. And you're listening to a gossip by him, right? Our own brother from Lofa County. On Spoon Talk. Simple question. Simple questions. Stanton asked that man, he could not answer it. But he said he want to devalue the US dollar and make valuable the Liberian dollar that cannot even cross the Slovenian border. Stanton asked Augustine Pehin Gafon as appointed, confirmed a commission finance minister about their current budget. He said that's not his business. That's not his budget there. That Boyman Camara budget. Can you imagine? The same government, the same president that appointed Boyman Camara, that the same president, the same government that appointed Augustine Pehin Gafon. He said he can't say nothing about this current budget. Can you imagine that? He can't take it. Now, they're asking about the harmonization from George Weah era. He said he ain't got no answer to that. He didn't come to work for George Weah or CDC or Unity Party. He came to work for Liberia. From where? Uganda? African Development Bank, something like that? I just watched. I said, but he is tired. He's tired. He's tired. But guess what? The MCC school can get plenty nyama thing on it. According to what I read online, out of 20, we got 11. We passed 11. But I can guarantee you, we might not get it. They $500 million, $500 million. That's why they collect our own budget, they share among themselves. So they're depending on America's money to do projects, okay? Probably they will share some of that money again. We pay, Joe Barker will come here to America to go to hospital. That's why JFK will not be better, okay? But this is a deliberate behavior to distract us from the fire incident, to distract us from all the protests and demonstrations. University of Liberia is closed. To get our focus, to just get our focus off those other stuff. Joe Walker goes stand up with spineless, leadership behavior at the executive mansion to tell us the fire incident at the Capitol building. What nonsense is that? And I get done with that. He got called from America. Somebody from Joe Biden government said they qualify for MCC. Who told you that, old man, Baga? Ain't no one win the DV, right? Let me just give that simple example. Look, let me tell you something. If it is with me, penny should not go to Liberia from this country. American people should not get these criminals their penny because they will not use it for internal purpose. These people are collecting almost $1 billion and they share among themselves. If I was the one making a decision, penny will not go to Liberia. World Bank should not give these people penny. It should be a loan that we're going to pay forever. And they burn the Capitol building because of political indifference. And the only reason why they're fighting is because Joseph Boakai budget, the useless so-called rescue budget, is for them. Y'all go on the Minister of Finance website and get the budget downloaded and read from there. Don't take it from my lip. This old man say he rescue father. Just look at the budget, you know exactly who the budget for. Out of 100%, 88% goes to them in pay. We call it personal administration or recurrent expenditure. Only 12% come to us, the Liberian people, in the form of development and all that, maybe to buy small medicine and put it to the hospital. You know who they depending on to put medicine in the hospital? The USAID and other international NGOs. That's it. So the government money, the taxes they're collecting, they use it to pay themselves. They don't put medicine in the hospital. They don't pay the nurses. Even the doctors are underpaid. Government schools are dilapidated. And MCC is the one they're waiting for now. They're waiting for MCC. They're waiting for Chinese people money. Now the Capitol building, they're branded down because of speaker position, because that speaker position got almost $2 million. The speaker offered that don't offer anything. How many jobs in the private sector Joe Boakai have created? Sinking to power almost a year. They didn't tell how many jobs. Nothing. The other speakers that were there, how many jobs they brought to the country? Nothing. What are the laws that they enacted that have provided job opportunity for our people to go to work and be able to work and earn money instead of them becoming a political beggar, opening their car doors, becoming driver for them, becoming bearable to them, to their offices? How many jobs have they created? So my people, if you live with me, the international community should not give these people a penny. Whatever they got, they can collect and take care of themselves. They shouldn't get a penny. So the MCC scorecard is like you want a DV. You want a DV, that's just the beginning of what? Further processing. So when you win, you are now qualified for further processing. You might be sent an email from KCC telling you submit all your documents. Even in the midst of that, it's a little, right? Even in the midst of you submitting all the further, all your personal documents, high school and all of that stuff for further processing, you may not still come to America. You can go to the interview, they deny you for whatever reason. You could even get on the plane, they give you that visa, you get on the plane, you come to America, you get to the airport, they found something on your record because that lotto, that same plane will carry you back. So my people, for Joseph Boakai and his people to be dancing for the MCC scorecard that out of 20, they already got 11, which is not actually their job. They didn't do this job. You know, the first finance minister, they made a revenue. He goes to the finance minister with the Bible, which is not bad. He said he can't use the chair cemetery we're sitting in. They changed that one. He said he needed to carry all the God people to spiritually sanitize the office. They did that. Okay? He said he can't use the car cemetery we're driving. They changed that one there. But the man could not still get better. Boyma Kamara. No innovation, no fresh idea, no nothing. So eventually, Boyma Kamara left the finance ministry. Our Bunny brother from Lofa County gone there. So they may been there less than 2-3 months around that corner. This MCC scorecard. For the government to pass 11 out of 20, they are not the one that did this job, but they are already taking the glory. Whether you let George Weah, you don't like him. You let Samuel Tour, you don't like Samuel Tour. And the folks that were there, they did this job. So Mo Ali and all the other funny people there inside the UP, they need to find something to chew on. They need to tell the old men to do better, to get a better direction of the country. We need to reconcile the country. And not only with our mouth, but what we do, the budget should reflect that too. Because he called himself Rescue Father. So the MCC scorecard, this is not the job that Joseph Boakai and his finance ministry did. This job was done by George Weah and his people, and they left it right there. So 11 out of 20, they're jumping in this car, they're getting down. Because they come and get $500 million now, so they can steal from us more. Go to Maritime. Maritime Commissioner making over $20,000. That one, that was a tenure position. Joe Barker didn't have to worry about it because Eugene Nangbe voluntarily left. Because even if he had stayed there, they're going to mow him. So Eugene Nangbe said, I ain't got time for you, yeah. I will my crew better job, yeah. So my people, let's talk so and tussle. Why leaders in Liberia don't want to be honest? Joe Barker should be telling George Weah thank you, or George Weah administration, when he stood behind that microphone yesterday, he needed to recognize the work of George Weah government for at least getting 11 points out of 20. Whether they will get the MCC money or they will not get the MCC money, that's not the issue. We say government are continuity. When the ugly report come, you don't take it. When the good one come, then when you want it. So Joseph Boakai, with his reckless violating all the laws in Liberia, doesn't even respect the Supreme Court ruling, doesn't even respect the Supreme Court opinion, and everybody becoming lawyers in the country. He said the country is governed by laws. But how can the president, who is the number one enforcer of the law, he's not doing that? How people going to respect your leadership? You're going to follow Safoko. Yesterday, Safoko left the police station with pickup convoy. Who does that? Is that the experience we taught? People who are nobody, just because you say God outrageous behavior inside your stomach, as old as you are, and you ain't taking high blood pressure will carry that puppy. Because he's so angry. How can you win election in that kind of contest and you stay angry? You stay vexed. You stay vexed. I thought that Papa supposed to use his experience, supposed to use his aid, supposed to use his wisdom to reconcile the country and to do better, and everything he's doing supposed to reflect all of that. But it's the opposite. So my people, the MCC scorecard, whether more arena dancing going on, the more coming down, Joseph Boakai go made big announcement that the only achievement he got, that not his achievement. They took the people data from them. Adula Kamara that has stolen from the people. So I don't know how many million dollars. Adula Kamara sit right there. They stole the people data, and now they're giving it by the achievement. Can you imagine? Today there was a breaking news on Spoon Talk. According to Edwin Snow, this is not my own word, okay? According to Edwin Snow, Joe Barker had made a decision to let go Grace Pay. Whether that Joe Barker made a decision or not, maybe Grace Pay decided to go. Now they are fighting the next state minister. We didn't even know about that. Another thing Edwin Snow said, they appointed some people in government. Joe Barker appointed them. They went to the Senate. They got confirmed. And Joe Barker and his people withdrew. their appointment only because they were talking for Joe yesterday. If you and I, those of you that are watching me right now, spoke against those things yesterday when George Weah was president, how can Joe Biden come to? He's doing the same thing and we should not do nothing. We should shut up. I will not shut up. When I go to Moravia, you will follow me, but I don't think you're going to follow me because I will open my mouth very wide. Say y'all made Safoko hero. Y'all made Yeke Kolba hero too. The next time Yeke Kolba will win election and I will leave from America here and go to Liberia to vote for Yeke Kolba like I did. I went to Liberia 3 times 2023. All in an effort to change the ugly direction of our country to a better one. Regrettably, this is what we got. In less than 1 year, the country is in a chaotic situation under the watch of this elder. Your rebrand South Africa. Your rebrand South Africa for nothing. When you can't call about talking, you got problem with him. While the executive grants of the country, the seat of the government does not have electricity in the first place. That's a question for Joseph Boakai. He's the one there. Now, when Joe Weah was there, we were directing everything at George Weah. We must direct this conversation at Joseph Boakai because he's the only political trinity in our country. Number one. Number two, police people went to Capitol building and brutalized representatives in their own offices. They entered the building, not only outside. According to Gregory Coleman, the police IG said they're going to protect that building. I was told like Yeke Kolba, okay, I'm not going to use his words, but it is true. The police should be held accountable. Honorable Kolba said Joseph Boakai is the number one person because he recognized the majority blood. That's a way different conversation. If I were Fonanti, I'd be gone. But everybody different. Because if you know your colleagues already lost confidence in you, you're not going to be speaker regardless of what you do. Even this president is violating the law. There's a portion, there's an article inside the 1986 Liberian Constitution that calls for 25% of national budget going to education. From the time I got to know that article, and never been implemented, and nobody says shit. Even the people that got the oversight power, they don't say nothing about that. So the MCC scorecard, considering everything that's going on, students are protesting for University of Liberia to reopen. Health workers at JFK, mostly nurses and some of them doctors, they ain't getting their pay. Capital building situation, and then kept everything you think about because their 500 million also governance attached to it. The issue of corruption. If Joe Boakai doesn't do well on the issue of corruption, the GAC coming up with other reports. Now America now grab a lot of them and brought them to America to strengthening their capacity and all of that. And they continue to do audit and get audit report. And all of our international partners, our local partners, our number one problem has been the issue of massive economic, political, and social corruption. But mostly focusing on the economic side. They're happy that you're happy. You might not even get the American people money because America doesn't give anybody anything free. It doesn't work. So y'all go dance. Joe Boakai, like I said, you can make the map, you can have mountains of microphones to open your mouth for your voice to come out. Okay? If you don't take them, you're not going to get it because already now you're calling us hooligans. Because those people you went to at that Capitol building, they were elected just like you. They are elected officials. If something happened at your place, That fire outbreak, number one, fire service. Number two, the police. Number three, maybe national security people. Number four, the occupants of that building, the Senate and the House of Representatives leadership. They get their own security people there. They're not the president's job. You're supposed to sit over there. If you will go there and you will not have patience, you will use words you're not supposed to use, even though you prepare. You call the people hooligans. The same thing Ellie did to us when I was going to Ellie. She called us hooligans. And later on, she won't come on our camper to campaign. We told her, you can come here. You can't come because the law said you visitor to the University of Liberia. You're not part of us. Because University of Liberia has a president according to the law. So when you misbehave, we are the citizens on our campus, and our leader, or we got president there too, University of Liberia president. So we can stop you from entering. We don't care what kind of police officer you got behind. Tell them how police officer, they beat on our sister there. They do all kind of funny things in our country. Where is Charles Taylor today? Why you not reading history better? So every leader will come and repeat what the previous leader did. Is that the way we're going? Thank God. Thank God. The good news is Joseph Walker is the last person from the old order. He's the last person from the old order. Okay? So far so good, my people. I want to stop there. If you want to call, the full number to call is 267-648-8012. If nobody call, I'm just going to close it. I will do my commercial before I close it. Okay? That's the number to call. I'm going to pin the number. Everybody, thank you for coming, okay? Hey, my brother, thank you. Breakable. Yeah, they say they're illegible. It's just like you play the DV, you win, you become illegible for further process. Hey, my brother, thank you for that great war from England. The government is now illegible. Even that eligibility, why they did not do it. It was just we have people that did it. 712 Finance Ministry did it. That not Burma camera, and then they Gafwa man that came they feed it from I don't know African Development Bank something. They didn't do that job, but they're already taking the credit. Okay, they're already taking the credit. But anything ugly from Joe Wiasa, no, they can't take it. They're not taking that one. Okay, why people become so dishonest like this? You're running whole country and you're getting angry. Another thing Edwin Snow said today that very, very alarming to me. I didn't know about that. Edwin Snow said majority of the cabinet ministers, including corporations and other agency director generals and managing director, majority of them got 2 police officers armed. Including the man that was selling liquor here in Tennessee, Eugene Fagon. The man who was kissing his girlfriend on the premises of his job, something that he could never dream about doing in America. And you see some of the abuses we'll be talking about? This man was selling liquor here in America, in Tennessee, when he decided to carry on propaganda work for the CDC. Somebody said I should pin the number, right? Yeah, breakable. I'll come and pin the number, brother. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so my people, it's so shameful. The man was selling liquor. The man going to Liberia now. He ABS manager. He went there for the first time. Joe William made deputy minister for information. He didn't do well. Now, St. Joseph Barker made him ABS director general, and man got 2 police officers assigned to him with weapons. Can you imagine that? Then the people in my hometown, Kolahun, they ain't got no police officer when Papa Kolahun checkpoint. When Papa Kolahun checkpoint, no police you can't find one police officer down there. Okay, I picked the number, right? Breakable. If you want, you can call. All right? So it's just so shameful. It's just so shameful. That's why every snow said today, those of you in Liberia, you're please check for us. Every snow said on Spoon Talk, cabinet ministers, corporation or whatever you call it, government ministries, government agencies, government SOE, that is state-owned enterprise, okay? They all got armed police. They got AK-47 hanging on them. Before those people get down, those police officers will get down first. Under the watch of the papi. If Joe we had done that, probably would have. I don't know what we're going to do. But Joe Barker is doing it though. Joseph Barker is doing it in the real world. And some people say we shouldn't tell that we really want to dress the devil. Somebody called me from DC. All right. Hello, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
This is Breakable House.
Oh, Breakable. What's up, brother?
I'm fine, you.
What contribution do you have? What is responsible for the branding of the Capitol building? I say the leadership deficit, especially presidential. Go ahead, brother. Let me give you time to talk.
I mean, you just said it. You know, some of us, we know what we're heading into. So it will not share to us. This is the issue that's not hard. The president in power does not have leadership ability. The president does not have conflict management skill. The president does not make decision. Good decision. The decision will not have it.
It's difficult to lead.
It's difficult to lead. Look at what happened today. Today, the mayor called both of those people to come meeting today. After the damage appeal occurred.
No. But in fact, not only that he called them, the meat person, he left the person or he doesn't want to talk to.
Yeah. You see, you know,
Joe Barker is confused.
Imagine, man. It's so funny. Look, would they experience more? They talk about experience. They would experience more believing in a woman. Listen, the reason any man, ask yourself, when you're working with someone else, you not have recommendation from your working side. Do you think who believe in you?
Nobody.
You see, in America, when you work somewhere else, they can give reference. Where do you work?
In fact, when you refer people, they can give you referral bonus.
Yes.
Right after 3 months, they give you referral bonus.
Yes. So now tell me, little old man, who they explain the system. You know the downfall in Labro. You know everything is negative about Labro. And listen what you said. You go. The first question I ask myself, the fire lab happy. Is he a firefighter? Is the woman a firefighter?
That's the thing now.
Or both person. Why take you to that place? Why take you to that place? Why?
To go and insult the people.
To do what?
And call them holy games.
You went there, you saw, first of all, the demonstration happy. You saw a play of people have a demonstration to that place. You played low on that and went to that place. People criticize you. That's because of your business, the thing happened. You should not talk about it. Then the next day again, fire happened there. Then you tell them, go there. Don't go do it there. And you go stay outside, like the time go to the zero, where you have time meeting, all around. Now what happened? You have a policy. Look, leadership is policy. In our physical hand, it's policy. Policy is leader. You not to hold everything in hand. Policy. Fire boy now. You call your security people. You call those people. This is fire. Why is the information? I want to get information. I get 2 hours for investigation. I get 2 weeks for investigation. It's policy statement. Period. You don't need to tell gas and bring 100 gallons of gas to move over to your house and go to that place to go to it. It is so funny to understand. I see people defending things that is wrong.
Yep.
Wrong.
Because they're in power now. They're in power. That's all they want.
Look at what people doing. They may rescue themselves making money over. Look, like what you said. If I go,
Fagona was selling liquor in Tennessee.
I was one person. I was one minister. Guess everybody gets security. The station, just the whole population. Hello, 1,000 human beings, half security. 5,000 human beings, 3 security. Then you say one minister and get 2 minutes security. So the other 1,000 human beings there. Why are you security? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what. No. And we got 65 years ago. So it's just by the talk, but it's not easy. It's not very easy.
Yep.
It's really not easy. Someone know we know their president and nothing. But someone see, stand up with this phone is give up. Your Uber you put it outside, but he still has a little bit up. But he's very give up. Stand up.
Stand up, give up on the old man.
Do you just say, man, the man say, if I can close my video station down, I will take the airway, I will take Facebook. Because I will not say I have lost my money. Look, the old man get 2 years. He leadership, we gain power. Got 2 years for yourself. 2 years. The powers here then that can be election. Anything you put out here. Anything. Look, we had 3 years, 4 years after the COVID, 2021. For 2021, those election time, they may work. But the damage is already gone.
Yep.
So all that thing are happening, we're doing it. Everything we're doing it. People not even seeing it.
Nope. Is it the man want power?
Yeah, the man want power. Get the opposition put in that group. That man want power. See, you see. See it down. You see what's the man do thing? That's happening. See?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the paper called the minority bloc today, but the leader of the minority bloc didn't call it.
But he didn't watch it. He watched a clip.
You got Musa Belede part of something, then you think that's fun, eh? The paper is confused. That paper, we need to bring him to America. Let the CIA advance him. You see, the job we are. That's what we need to do.
I don't comment on this thing. Listen. The poor told him play bad. No. The old man, I feed it for your old man, I feed it for interesting.
I'm not feeding for him. He called for it.
I'm not believing it. But I feed it for him because it lets somebody innocent. Your point is in the situation that you don't know what to handle.
But let me tell you something, for example. Let me bring elementary analysis, right? Or analogy, right? When for Liberia standard, for example, right? High school start from 10th grade, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say from elementary days all the way to now, you are better in math, chemistry, and physics because these are the 3 areas that we really catch hard on, right?
Yeah.
So when you get to that class, the people that are ahead of you that can do a little bit better, are you going to join them to do some study together, or the people who can help you, the people you bring in?
You have to join the people that was there.
Okay. So the question here is, everybody, majority of the people, don't come in, leave me alone, because my children are small, okay? Yeah, leave me alone. I'm talking planet, man, okay? Those good people, anyhow good people that were with Joseph Barker doing the campaign, that boosts the morale of the campaign and brought real integrity to the campaign and brought real human beings to contribute to the campaign. Why do you think Joseph Barker ain't listening to the animal? Why they're not even part of it? That's one. Number 2, why you think you can have one major problem with the late Prince Johnson, PYJ, right?
Yeah.
Every single time they went out there on the campaign trail, Joe Barker said down, PYJ said down right there.
Yeah.
They followed by Kun, right? And PYJ never made mistake to call that papa by his name. He always called him the old man. The old man, okay? And let me tell you something. He was 72 years old, right? He passed away.
Yeah.
Joseph Barker, he 80. That's just 8 years different. Okay? But can you imagine, my brother, can you imagine somebody of that age that will not even keep commitment? Commitment. That Prince Joseph of all people, God first that gave Joseph Barker the power as a result of Nimba County. When not even pick up that papa call, the papa got to call somebody who refused to go to school, even the government pay his school fee to Australia University in America, came here and went back to America to do Liberty Party politics. DeLong. Can you imagine that? That PYJ got to call DeLong to talk to Joseph Boakai to give a dollar job. Hey, man. That is so disheartening. This is to the extreme. It is extreme ungratefulness on the part of Joseph Boakai. I will never want anybody to treat me like that or to treat anybody in my corner like that. Can you imagine that? He got dead. We have to be afraid of people that can't talk.
Have you seen Joseph Boakai smile for 5 minutes? Just smile for 5 minutes.
But the man doesn't even smile with his own wife. Then that the first thing. He got dead. If the end they says he is successful, then he's lucky. Then he's lucky.
The woman get dead. But Kosa said it. The woman get dead. That woman get dead. The president saw that. President, well, not saw that. I think head up a bit.
What?
No, we are there. We are president for 3 years and a half, almost 4 years, almost 5 years before they started.
Wow.
Every year, every month, they used to get separate money. Separate money used to get me. You can't afford president. No, we already preaching. When you kind of election, president is valuable. All that thing they put with the kind of election, president is valuable in our country when you're there.
Yeah.
Look, you put everything aside. When president I was saying, one round. That one, there will be no election for Boakai. The thing against Boakai hold up because when president you join, I play for go. There was no election when other things are making politics because president on that. When president join him, but no, the woman get there, man.
The first in Prince Johnson Day, he brought his son. A political son, Jeremiah, could go in there.
One second. What I want to say, listen. The woman not get good about so.
That's not a pastor better. Some of them think that his own decision, brother. See the boy here at the information ministry, for example. Mafri Nyaplo. For God in heaven's sake. Before I was born, foreign ministry and ministry of education were already doing this job. How can you go bring third party into the foreign scholarship or student visa story into? How can you go bring Nekote into this something here? Nekote people you bring in a country on camera. They almost say we ain't got no money. The information minister lied to us on camera on Spoon Talk. That are $25 million, no collateral loan. All they wanted to do, no, it was not a grant. He said no collateral, meaning we're not giving any collateral for it, but we pay back. They didn't even tell how we pay back. All they wanted to do, they wanted to steal that money through budgetary allotment. And that thing had passed, they will be putting that money in the budget and they be taking it. They boy that decided to do all the information stuff and give it to his boss, and his boss said, shut up. When he posted on Facebook, he said, you're gone. And for sure, Joseph Boakai fired the boy. They said, not Joseph Boakai. People that know old man Boakai, go. Everything that happening in the government of him. He ain't nobody. That him.
You know, what I'll jump in, listen. You keep to do a change. You keep to do a change. Look at your internal affairs minister.
Oh man, I did that one.
Internal affairs minister. That wicked old man.
He lost election in Lofa County too.
They may support the killing of people. He gave him job. Now, you left on there. Queen Johnson, they sent it. He gave him job. You left on there again. Cancel the former chief justice. But all in jail. Maybe you free all now. What you do? That's the one that started consulting person. But you take move on there again and point out to you of local bowl. Just tell me that the international community are fighting for human rights. Tell me, how would they classify your government to be? If all the wicked people there, you put it in your government, then who are you? Are you not wicked person too?
Yep.
You see? Yo, I know. And you know, it's the only president I get higher vassal. The message, only president I get higher vassal.
Yep. John Moru talk about that. He got 2 times the normal numbers.
No of vassal.
Mm-hmm.
Higher. And look at you see. Those people that work with
I think the last time John Moru counted were around 15, 16. They make a military advisor and all. The former defense minister is a military advisor. Or you were talking about setting a committee. All the committee Joseph Boakai set up to investigate. Did they come up with any report? Even the inaugural committee that almost made him to die, that fainted, they got to take him somewhere. Yeah. They come up with no report. It's dead. The AFL Widows protest, February 11. February 11, that holiday that we've been celebrating forever. That one is 0. 2 weeks. The Bible said 2 weeks. 0. Okay? So many, man. So many. And what happened there? The former Minister of Defense, the actually former Chief of Staff, retired him and started paying him from our coffers. And then made him Minister of Defense. After confirmation, the women protested against him. Resigned. The investigation pending. Joe Walker made him NSA director. Yeah. That man who wants anything better in our country.
Even the central bank. Those people ever get capital. They were part of the corruption. They need on it. You close your eye on it and tell other people there because they support you.
Yeah.
He put the same people back and they want to say corruption attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Look, now man, look. The year end is this. I see how I keep saying it. That's what happened, but you not end it return. Because it all said anger will leave me.
Yeah.
He's not getting best. No, let's say 1 year get started getting best.
He will get frustrated.
For sure that. Do you know the people that struggle for it? The people that struggle for that woman to be on the side. Then the people that you know that the president now country that
in fact, another thing Eric Snow said, if we take time, we're going to experience another removal. Yeah. Eric Snow said the Senate now is an extension of the executive mansion. Yeah. Because Nyobli and her political boyfriend, DeLong, they're the one running the show. All the appointments that are going on, the confirmation that they don't want running the show. Yeah. But anyway, the day the 28 people get pissed, nobody will be out. Yeah, you're 28, 25, you're 22. No, I just said 28 because 2 of them on one side. She and DeLong. Yeah. Maybe we can add priest more into them. Yeah. My brother, let me let you go, man. Let me do my commercial and get out of here. We pray for them, but for me, if I'm making decision, American people tax dollar will not go to them. This scorecard, they might not even get it. Because the way they're already going, or the democratic aspect of it, good governance, anti-corruption, they might not even get qualified if they continue on their path.
People comment, the post say, getting the be eligible is not getting it. Be eligible is not getting it. I
was so disappointed for that old man to take upon himself to make that announcement. Dang! Something that you didn't work for.
The old man not work for. The old man not get listening to.
He got no sperm, man.
You have to make sure we're on the ground.
In the midst of national crisis. Then you come to announce eligibility of MCC? No, but we're not stupid to that level.
You see, if that old man really sign enough, we'll make sure we're on the ground and make sure that money can in your hand before you announce it. You don't eligible, but they want to play politics. They find any incident or why in the country happening. Then when you put that money there, say, oh, then other people say, oh, yeah, the president doing well. The president doing it. Then forget other people, they discover the money and they got. That's what you're doing it for. They know what they're doing. That's what they're doing. But the party in my head, the way they do it now, they will not get the money. Even they will to get it, they will not get it because at the end, they say, people say, oh, people, they want the money to eat it. They don't want the money to eat it. Because you just electable. It's not national. You always secure it. You always secure it. They see the people in China, they say they get 3 billion from there.
Yeah.
So now, nothing come from there yet.
Nothing come from there, or they went to cabinet meeting, they say, oh, forget it. Yeah. We already got 285 machines coming today where we are.
My brother, thank you, man.
Yeah, my brother, thank you for your contribution. We appreciate it, my brother. Have a nice night. Let me do my commercial and get out of here. All right. Let me excuse myself small so that it can show better. Oh, the color not looking good. Let me see what can I do here to make it better. Oh no. Good job. They say give me some stuff. Let me cover myself, my own picture. All right, folks. Those of you who don't like politics, y'all want to listen to commercial immigration mostly. This is what we do for a living. Y'all listen and listen very well, okay? Please. I'm trying to make it a little better. The color I got on tonight is not too good with this stuff here. The Apple computer can take some stuff, doesn't take some stuff better. All right, let's manage it, okay? All right. Those of you in your little corner, are coming. All right, those of you in your little corner that want to fight for your small children then. All right, those of you that got family members in Africa, you want to fight for them. This is the time for you to call if you want to call, or if you don't want to call, just take the numbers. The telephone numbers that you see up there, American numbers, they are also on WhatsApp, okay? So, your small children, your parents, those of you that want to do American citizenship and naturalization paperwork, readmission to the U.S. after deportation, first-time green card renewal due to maybe expire or maybe lost, first-time work permit, okay, or asylum application processing. If you came to America, you found love found you, or maybe you came through the border, Mexico, Arizona, Mexico, Texas, Mexico, California, give her a call. We can help you walk through. If you came to America, you found love found you, you get married, we can help you move to the next step to get started with American dream. You see it? The people that political show. I start my commercial now, then they're gone. Y'all please share the show. I beg you, okay? My brother, that politics business. Hey, the people here. All right, so I know the reason. The clothes I got on, they almost like the background, so that's why I got poor quality. Those of you that got your boyfriend in Africa or girlfriend in Africa, you want to fight for them, let us know. We can help you do your fiancé visa, DV visa, work visa, student visa, and visiting visa. Everything. Those of you that already got approval from U.S. immigration, They approve your paperwork. We call it I-130. You file for your parents, maybe your children, small children, baby children. Some of you, your wife. Some of you, your husband. Those of you who are married, okay? Immigration approve it and send you the paperwork. And then visa people write you through email. You don't know what to do. Give her a call. We help you to get to the next step to prepare something we call AOS. AOS stands for Affidavit of Support. All the financial documents, civil documents, we will collect it and submit it to National Visa Center. Those of you under financial services, we are also certified and licensed to do life insurance, auto insurance. Income tax is coming. Next month, the end of the month, income tax is coming. Don't forget us. We're here to help you out, okay? Then, we are also doing something we call intent to deny, request for evidence, and initial evidence and additional evidence. This particular portion of our service, we are only offering this one to folks from Liberia or Liberians, okay? So, if you receive that letter from USCIS, you don't need to do anything else. Just give us a call. We will walk you through. We are very, very, very different from the traditional licensed attorneys. We are not, okay? You give it to us. We go look for the paper. We submit it. All you need to do, give our small team. Super, super affordable, okay? So, if you want to do civil documents in Liberia, for some reason, maybe people been messing with you, like traditional marriage certificate, divorce paper, birth certificate for your loved ones, could be children mostly, or older people, parents you want to bring, Liberian ECOWAS passport, give her a call, plus more. That plus more there, let me talk about the two that we're doing, and not actually two, but from 2 states. If you are here in America, you and your friend King, or your partner, or your husband, or your wife, or your mate here, you got married and not working. You live in Minnesota, right here next door, or you living in North Dakota, and you ain't got no hala inside, no wahala inside, all that and not that. The English people call it context. In no context there. You're not agreeing, on different stuff. So the English people call that kind of divorce not contested or mutual consent. If you and your partner have a mutual consent, you understand everything, what you need to do. You don't want to fight. We can work with you to get your divorce done. I'm not joking. We can get it done. And the good news here is North Dakota has one of the best simplified online legal system where we can go in there and grab the form for you and do all the paperwork. We go to the notary public, notarize it, sign a seal, we submit it on your behalf. We done. If you have a contest, we're not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. My agency is not a law firm. We are just professional consultant when it comes to paperwork in different areas, okay? So we don't go to court. We can go to court to submit paper, but we don't go to represent anybody, okay? Because we ain't reach to that level yet, okay, my people? This is a super big disclaimer. We are registered. We are licensed for certain area we are not. Because to go to court to represent people, you got to be a lawyer. So I'm not, okay? So I want you to take that and anything about immigration business, green card business, visa business, income tax business, not contested divorce for Minnesota and North Dakota. Plus more. Give me a call. Just give me a call. You can, you see my name over there? Francis K. Duno, okay? That's my name. I'm the CEO. I'm also the senior consultant. So give her a call so that we can advise you. And our full consultation is super free. Super until bedtime, okay, folks? So we gotta talk small politics, talk small business, talk small humanitarian stuff, and all of that in one package, but one at a time. I was doing political conversation. A lot of people were here, no problem. I come to do my commercial, then you're gone. But do me a favor, please share the show to everybody in or with everybody in your contact. I beg you, my people. That's all I want you to do for me, okay? So, my people, I beg you, man. You're helping to grow. We gotta grow, okay? We can't consider this thing to be the only thing we're doing when we're not getting you to come for to work. Yeah, please hire us, please. Income tax is coming at the end of the month. Give me a call if you have any issues so we can start working on it before time, okay? So my people, I want to say thank you plenty, thank you plenty, thank you plenty. The political conversation, I finished with that, but let me just rewind. Let me just rewind. The number one problem we have in our country, we had it and continue to go, it is deficit presidential leadership. Many of our presidents that have come and gone, and the one we get now, the 80-year-old papi, they're not good. They don't love the country. They have no integrity. They are not honest to us. They're not honest to the position that they occupy. According to Dillon, they are spineless people. Whatever job we had there yesterday that were considered spineless, Joseph Boakai is doing it. It is spineless. It is shameful. In the words of Dillon, Macerado County Senator. We have to be truthful to our country, to ourselves. We have to. There's no choice. There's no walking around it. Especially when you ascend to that kind of leadership. In the real world, anybody, majority of the people say you are the leader for us. You are the president, for example. You are the number one person on planet Earth in that country. That's why you don't need to do anything. Everything you do, you sleep, you wake up, you sitting up, you eat, you travel. Whatever you do, it is on us. You all know that Joseph Boakai is flying private jet now? Mo Ali said that one that chatter, so he ain't part of it. Joe we had the parking. Joseph Boakai ain't get a parking. But guess what? Anytime he wants it, he get it. To go to Nigeria 45,000, to come back 45,000. That's 90,000, right? Good job. But it was ugly yesterday when Josh Weir did it. So when Joseph Boakai do it, no, it is all right. It is charter. That is not the mode of travel for Joe Boakai, but that is what he's using now. What's significant? How do I call it? Reasoning or reasons behind Joe Boakai carrying over 30 human beings to ECOWAS Summit for 2 days in Abuja, Nigeria. They see the job we are there. He was putting plenty of people on the plane to go where they wanted to go. They say on behalf of Liberia, and they use the taxpayer money. That's why everybody want to be president. Everybody want to be representatives. Everybody want to be senator and all that stuff. They want to be in government because that's the only job we got in the country. President come and go. Ellen King, the entire international community went to Liberia. World leaders went to Liberia. Ellen told us and the international community the celebration on July 26th was based on development agenda. Whenever they go went to one country, there will be development there. When they left from there, there was nothing there, including generator to put light on. Nothing left there. So that lies, it continued. She turned it over to Joshua. Joshua continued to lie to us. And today he's out. Joe Boakai King, he lied to us. He called himself rescue father. Now he's a rascal father. And calling us the people hooligans. It is on him and his family. We are watching. We are watching. All I can say to everybody, let's keep our foot down. Nobody is perfect here. We ain't discussing perfection. We are only discussing love to our country, and leaders must lead. They must lead. Because if they don't lead, our country will not be better. And we will never be reconciled. There will be no unity. And there is no way development can succeed in the midst of chaos. In the midst of misdirected leadership by the presidency. Or by the occupants of the presidency. Or the occupants of the executive mansion. We want peace in Liberia, according to Alpha Blondy. And we must get that peace. Like I always said to you guys, I will take it from Dr. Marcus Downs. When change is imminent, people refuse to change, change will change them. And we're not too far from it. If Joseph Boakai doesn't deliver this change that he promised her, he wants to lie to us, just how all of them have lied to us, this one will fall down on him. That not me say so, that not my one say so. Majority of Liberians are so angry, people are so frustrated in Liberia and across the globe that this kind of old man who is 80 years old, Papi, will do what he's doing in Liberia as a president. Let me allow you to listen to Alpha Blondy a little bit. Then we go, okay? Yo, thank you.
Oh, Babylon shall not stand again. Babylon shall not stand again. Cause every day they're talking about the Liberian civil war.
Liberia's in civil war. We stay there, man.
Marty reverse of the blood Lord.
No matter who wins, man. Liberia's crying. Liberia's bleeding.
Liberia's crying. No matter who's right, they gotta stop the fight.
No matter who wins. No matter who lost. We need peace.
The devil's still stronger. We want peace in Liberia.
Peace. Fear.
We want peace in Liberia.
Syria.
Peace in
Libya.
and Babylon shall not rise again. Babylon shall not rise again. Oh, Babylon shall not stand again. Babylon shall not stand again. Calling on Jesus Christ to save our life. We're calling on Jesus Christ to save our life. We're calling on Allah to save our life. We're calling Adonai.
My people. You think, yeah, I want everybody can come and do because the thing I got here. Let me tell you something. My daughter's birthday is the 31st of December. You please say pre-birthday to her. Happy pre-birthday, okay? My birthday is the 15th of next month, okay? So, that 2 in 1. I purchased us, me and my baby girl, big super DJ system. Y'all know how America looking, right? Your own Bluetooth can put you in trouble. Your own Bluetooth speaker can put you in trouble. So I won't get in trouble because when I open it here, nobody will hear in the apartment. The other good thing here, I'm on the ground floor. I'm not up. Because if I was somebody down here, that's trouble. So let me call it off here. Before the people come to my door, now you're playing talking, cut it off. They got it too interesting. If I were having a DJ set in Liberia to my house in Fender, for example, I open it, the people can't dance. But I'm not here. That's what I told you from the beginning. If you think you're having a situation, just look around your corner. Just look around you. I got somebody in my apartment building. I've been there 4 years, going to 5 years. I have never seen anybody come to them. When we say single, this one is beyond and above single. I tell you, your son is serious. Just think about that. That you living, nobody can come to you. You got no baby, nothing. Because if they got baby, I've been here 5 years, I will see them. Based on our African culture, we know that that is not normal, right? It's not. Okay? And even the law in this country, these people can voluntarily, intentionally violate it. Thanksgiving Day, right? We call people to just come sit down with all the children. There were plenty here. So, now we African people, we got to cook. So the food smell, but from the get-go, they've been having problem with my food smell. Some of the, Kudukaya people there. So we done with our Thanksgiving. The next day, they push one piece of paper on my door. It doesn't move me, but I just telling y'all, say, this thing here, this color. Skin color. Even though people stood their ground in this country through activism, advocacy, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the rest of the folks, on the issue of race, discrimination, on the basis of color. In this country, as a result, Abraham Lincoln got assassinated. JFK, to abolish slavery, he got assassinated for that. JFK comes and say, no, we got to end this thing here. The black people got to vote, all that funny stuff. Okay? 1960 something, around that corner. Just to file that bill. To come up with this bill called the law they call Civil Rights Act today. JFK, John F. Kennedy, got assassinated too. The vice president took on Lyndon B. Johnson. That bill still passed. And there are so many anti-discriminatory laws in this country enacted by Congress and signed by different U.S. presidents, even at state level, the same. People cannot let it go. Some of them, not all of them. Just because those children, when they use the hallway a little bit on Thanksgiving Day, that individual brought a piece of paper and put it under my door and use the N-word. And you know what? Me, I don't play a game with them. I didn't have to say nothing to them. I just grab it nicely. I photocopy it. I carry it to the apartment complex leasing office. As I speak today, different person going in there. And thank God that somebody like me, black, they issue notice to that individual to get out. They don't condone that. Because inside that civil rights bill, there is something that they call Equal Housing Opportunity Act. Okay? So when people are doing business, when it comes to housing, when it comes to employment, you do not discriminate against somebody because of skin color and you say you're renting. And these are the paper where we signed, even though we don't read it. A lot of people don't read it. When we do the lease agreement, these are the terms and conditions there. So you sign up to it and you do that thing to me because we brought children here on Thanksgiving Day and the whole way for all of us. Then you can't put funny paper under my door. Can you imagine that? And not only that, they put the funny paper there, they put their name on it, and they wrote their apartment number on a piece of paper. My people are telling you, they put it on my. They put it under my door to tell you how angry some people are. Very angry. I carry to the leasing office. I'm telling you a real story. They issue them notice to get out. And they have to go. Say the more you bend there, go free. We don't want to take $5 from you. Just get out. We don't want no trouble here. Because if people ain't let lawsuit, in case I go sue and say they think the people do to me, it cause injury to me and my children talking something different. No, we're gonna trouble that. Even though I'm not going to do it anyway, because I don't even get patient for that one. So my people, it's good to be happy. If you need to get peace, you can get peace too. If that's the time for get peace, clear it from your heart. But from all indication, the way we see Joseph Barker behaving, you must be scared of people who don't talk. Those of us that talk, you better befriend us because we say it to you. You know exactly our position. We're not keeping it in our stomach. We're not keeping it up here. We let it out to have breathing space. I saw some people today. We went to one of our community members here, nursing, undergraduate nursing training program. And even some of my friends too. We went to school together. I know for sure. Even the situation some are all been in, some people been in a similar situation, they didn't even survive before they would sit down and talk about it. So the fact that we can sit down and talk about our own, God favor us. Some people are older than I said at the beginning of the show. Let me close it on this. Some people are older than that. I know for sure. But some reason, and some of them right here in America, some of them on the other side, they think I can't talk, they're not able to say it. That's the difference. Number one. Number two, probably a little younger. I'm not really young. So I'm saying this to say, my people, in your little corner, money is not bad. If you need to work for it, work for it. But create your own space to keep you going, and not only going, to keep you happier. Don't let anybody become obstacles to your happiness. You will die soon. If you don't die, you will get dusted. You'll look funny. And gray hair will start coming, and my own will still be black. All I can get fat. All I can get emotional. Trust me. Like my big brother Edwin Snow would say, right? Take the message, let go the messenger. The messenger there like me, just let me go. But take the message. Create your own space. Anything that will make you feel happier. Anything that will make you keep going. A relationship not working, get rid of it. And find another one. Nobody must become obstacle to the way that you want to live. And always tell your God thank you for everything in the midst of everything. I hope I'm not sounding like a preacher, but serious. So I saw a new person coming in this morning. That apartment there, I told you about that unit. I said, oh, okay, good job. And you know the people don't do face-to-face investigation the way we do it in Africa. I just carry that paper, photocopy, I carry, so don't worry about it. We don't condone that yet. That's what the leasing manager told me. And for sure, they took a decision. This person that did that, pure white Caucasian, they're gone. The other Caucasian guy there, since I've been in the place, almost 5 years. I said, nobody. I get children here. Other people come to visit me. I'm better. I'm good. To be honest, I'm really good. Okay? So my people, you're listening to Alpha Blonde, right? We want peace in Liberia. Liberia is bleeding. Liberia is in civil war. We want peace in Monrovia. It don't matter who wins, who lost. We must sustain that peace. And Joe Boakai, you are our leader. You are the head of the country. You are the father of the country. You must. It's no choice. A job where you can maintain that peace. If you don't maintain it, you'll become the victim. Straight talk. Straight talk. You must. Just where with all his wahala there, everything he did, he made sure that peace was maintained. Under your watch, Papa, you must be ashamed of yourself that the Capitol building have cost us additional taxpayer dollars because of your weak, incompetent political leadership. Because the speaker must come from your party. The speaker must come from your party, and you don't know how to play the political or to work out the political calculus. You let other people anger to burn our capital, and then you go, you stand and you call the people hooligans. The same way you were elected, they were elected the same way. If you call them hooligans, you call the people hooligans, and the hooligans elected you. Who you are? Who are you? That's why you get angry with people like your cat. Calculate your cat age. What age was your cat when they walking? They may traumatized. And the very thing that got him to get traumatized, that very thing is still going on in the country. And you're ready. Oh, you cat this, oh, you cat this. Shame on all of you. I see you, man. Yo, thank you. I stop it there tonight. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we'll do another show. If I don't do it, I will do it on the cell phone, but probably I might do it right here. Okay? Thank you. Maybe me and AB will do something we call What's on Your Mind, provided. He's available. If he's not available, I will do What's on Your Mind tomorrow by the grace of God. Okay? Thank you plenty. Somebody, King, my nephew King and Kerry, his cousin. So my daughter not here, so just so y'all know. But thank you plenty for coming. I think we did great. How many? 2 hours already. Thank God.